Hey everyone, welcome back. So, just to recap what happened last episode, we got our fifth gym badge and made our way from both the east and the west sides of the region down to Fuchsia City to get our fifth gym badge from Koga. And then we also got, I believe, the rest of the HMs. And yeah, so today's main focus is going to be getting the experience share for the team, which requires that we catch 50 Pokemon in our Pokédex. So we're just going to be spending our time going kind of backtracking through the region and getting that stuff. So let's get started. And as always, there's a flashing lights warning for the series. So just be careful of that if you're sensitive to flashing lights. Okay, we are back. Let's check on our team. So we just this last episode, we have four main members of the team that are going to be here till the very end, and then two temporary members. So our temporary members are Lizard with Cut, Strength, Ember, and Dig, and Purple Haze with Toxic, Bubble Beam, Horn Attack, and Double Kick. And then as for our main team members, we have our starter Mickey with Thunderbolt, Submission, Body Slam, and Thunder Wave. And then we have Stooges, our Doug trio, with Rock Slide, Double Team, Dig, and Slash. Snuggles, our Snorlax, with Headbutt, Amnesia, Rest, and Body Slam. And finally, Hydra, our Dodrio, with Drill Peck, Growl, Fly, and Tri Attack. So yeah, so what we're going to do is start all the way back at Pallet Town and keep going from there. So I'm just going to pull up my notes real quick. Alright, let's get started. This will be our first time back in Peloton for quite a while. Basically, we're going to start by catching some Pokemon in the water. It looks like our encounters here, we can either use the Gold Rod to the Old Rod to get Magikarp, the Good Rod to get Poliwag or Goldeen, and the Super Rod to get Tentacool or Staryu. So I'm going to start with the Old Rod and go from there. And I'm just now realizing we put the Old Rod away, so let's fly to the next city over and go to its Pokemon Center. Let's see, let's withdraw the Old Rod. And how are we doing on Pokeballs? Let's see. Yeah, 10 Great Balls and 35 Ultra Balls. That should be enough. So it's going to be quite a tedious process when we use the Old Rod, Good Rod, and Super Rod, because you'll get a lot of these messages and then you have to keep going back to the menu. Thankfully, in future games, this gets a lot easier to do, because you can register items and just, it'll be like an item shortcut. But this is an old game, so we don't have that luxury, unfortunately. Hi Steve, welcome back to stream. Ahoy! There we go. So just checking our Pokédex, we've seen 93 Pokemon and we own 21. We want to get it to us owning 50 and then we can get the experience all. So that's what we're going to be focusing on doing this episode. There we go. The other thing I dislike is that there is no indication if you've caught a Pokemon unless you already know from checking the Pokédex. So you don't know if you've caught duplicate species, basically. Okay, and then Super Rod, we can either get Tentacool or Staryu, so let's go ahead and do that, and then we can move on from Pallet Town. Yeah, this is the one episode, I'm hoping the only episode where it's going to be quite grindy. It'll be a little bit of a, like, recap, I guess. I don't know if recap's the right word, but We're going back through what we've been through already in the region, just to catch what we can. I'm gonna go ahead and put Snuggles at the front of the party just because he has the most health. Okay. So that's it for Pallet Town. Let's move on to Route 1. And check in my notes. Route 1 has only 2 encounters, Rattata and Pidgey. And I don't believe I've caught either of those. I'm pretty sure. I think we can check here. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the top of the route and then just use it from there. Okay, that was convenient. Right, so now we are up here. Let's check our PC, because I think I remember reading somewhere that if you have a full PC box of Pokemon, then it's not going to let you register new Pokemon in this game, but I could be wrong. I just want to check to make sure. I see, okay. It works a little wonky in this game, I suppose. So let's check what Viridian City has for encounters. Okay, it looks like there's nothing new in Viridian City. Just in case you guys are wondering, I'm using the Pokemon database right now to look up the route and encounter information. This is just the easiest way to do it. I think I will also use Bulbapedia or Bulba Garden to find the information, because they have an easier to access data set for the encounter information for the Pokemon. So let's see. Okay, yeah, this might be the easiest option for looking at encounters. Oh yeah, we can cut this. Let's see what this leads to. AM42. I believe that's Dream Meter, but I'm gonna check real quick. Yeah, Dream Meter. We're not gonna have any use for that, unfortunately, so I'm just gonna toss it. Any other things over here? No. Okay, so the only Pokemon that's a wild encounter that we haven't caught from this route yet is this one, Spearow. Damn. Get in the ball. In the ball. The balls. There we go. Let's see, are there any water encounters? Okay, if we use a Super Rod, there's a chance we can get a Poliwhirl, so I'll try that. We need your evolution, not you. And we're getting really unlucky. I think just in the favor of time, if I can't find a Poliwhirl within the next, let's say 5 encounters, then I will move on to the next route, because there's a lot of options for Pokemon, and I don't think we'll need to rely on this Poliwhirl right here to get to 50. Poor Pikachu is just standing there with nothing to do. Okay. Let's head back to Viridian City and just try our luck on the next route. So for Route 2, okay, we've already gotten everything that we can get here. So let's go to Viridian Forest and see what we can get there. Looks like there are 3 encounters we can get that we don't have yet. So let's see how our Pokédex progress is going. 27. Okay, that's not bad. Once we get these 3, we should have it up to 30, so we'll be more than halfway done. One more to catch, and then we'll be done with Viridian Forest. Chances of finding it... Okay, it has a really low encounter rate, so what I will do is same thing as last time. This time I will give it 10 more encounters until we give up here. And if we really need to later on, if we are struggling to finish that 50 Pokemon quota, we can go back and find them. So I'll give it 10 more encounters here, and then we'll just get out of Viridian Forest. So just a reminder for anyone watching who hasn't tuned in to the past streams, we now have chat commands. So if you do !Discord, that'll give you a link to the Discord server. And if you do !poll, that'll give you a link to the YouTube channel where we have a poll currently going on for what game I should play after Pokemon Yellow. The options are Pokemon Crystal, Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, and Donkey Kong Country. And the current winning entry in the poll is Kingdom Hearts, but that could change, so yeah, just letting you guys know. Oh, interesting. We can't fly in this dungeon. Okay. Actually, I will make my way through the rest of Viridian Forest, and if we encounter that other Pokemon while we're here, then that'll be great, but if not, that's fine. We can just run from all these encounters. Okay. We made it up to Pewter City. I don't believe there's anything we can encounter within the city, but I'm gonna check my notes just to make sure. Yeah, it looks like there are no Pokemon that we can catch within this generation. So we're gonna move on to Route 3. Looks like on Route 3 there's only one Pokemon that we've yet to catch that we need. But I do remember there is a secret up here, so let's go and check it. So this is one of the only examples in this game of a fossil Pokemon. I've always loved fossil Pokemon. I like the concept a lot of very Jurassic Park-esque, like bringing back a Pokemon from what should be extinction, you know? And I can't wait for when we get to a Pokemon game with running shoes. There we go. Let's see. We've caught everything on Route 3. Looks like... Mount Moon is where we're going next. And there we have... Let's see. Looks like 3 or 4 different Pokemon we can catch. How's Pikachu doing? Same as always? Okay. Oh man, okay. Well, I'm glad this happened right when we entered the cave. Let's go back out. Switch our Pokemon box. Okay. Should be better now. It's kind of crazy how much you take for granted when they don't have it in this original game. Like, playing Fire Red and Leaf Green, you can see the boxes, go inside the box interface and see what Pokemon are in the boxes and, rearrange them, withdraw them, deposit them. And you can withdraw and deposit in this game, but there is no box interface. It's just entirely like this, the item system. We got Zubat. Now we are looking for Geodude, Harris, and Clefairy. So I think what I'll do is go down to the next floor below. It looks like their encounter rates get better the lower you go. So that's good to know. Let me check the encounters here. So yeah, it looks like we have a fairly decent encounter chance for either Clefairy or Geodude, which is the two that we need. I love that Pokemon cry, it's so cute. Very, very Kirby-like. This one's tough to catch. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's check our Pokédex. Okay, we're at 34 now. I feel like we're slowly but surely making progress. Now we're on to Route 4. Okay, looks like there is one Pokemon we can catch. It's a Super Rod Pokemon, so we have to find a water source. Hi Sassy Cat, welcome to chat. The Pokemon I'm looking forward to catching next is actually a legendary Pokemon. So I believe once we beat the 6th gym, we'll have access to Surf, and then also the team member that can use Surf. And then we're gonna go to a secret location and get our first legendary Pokemon. Okay, I don't think we can encounter that Pokemon in Route 4 until we have Surf, so I'm going to move on to Cerulean City. Okay, there's definitely one Pokemon we can catch here, potentially two. So, was it? Yeah, it was this house. Okay, we got Bulbasaur. No, we have not caught Starmie yet. Also, hello Capybara, welcome to chat. Okay. We got our Bulbasaur. Oh, that Oddish just appeared. Okay. I believe it's this house where we can get Pokemon by fishing. Was it this one? Okay, maybe not. So for anyone just tuning in now, basically what we're doing for the majority of this stream is trying to get the amount of Pokemon we own up to 50 so that we can get the experience all, so that our team members can gain experience when outside of battle. Was it up here? No. Okay. I'm just trying to find out where the water source is. It might not be here. That's fine. In that case, we'll move up to the route north of here. So I believe the next route is Route 24. Pidgey, Kyoto, Oddish, Venonat, and Bellsprout. Okay. So there are a few Pokemon we can catch here. Yes. I'm trying to become the best trainer that no one ever was. To catch them is my quest. To train them is my cause. The dreaded Bellsprout. If you haven't tuned into the other streams, you might not know, but Bellsprout has kind of been the bane of my existence this entire playthrough. Not so much now that we have a more fleshed out team, but when it was earlier in the game, let's just say we got stalled out by more than one Bellsprout, and it was very annoying. Okay, it looks like all we're missing is Pidgeotto and Venonat from the walking encounters. And then I can use the Super Rod to hopefully get another Pokemon. Good to know. So for anyone who is new to stream, just keep in mind there are a couple of chat commands that you can use. So there is !Discord, which gives you the link to the Discord server, as well as !Poll, which gives you a link to the current poll. The topic of the poll is to decide what game I play next after Pokemon Yellow. And the current options are Pokemon Crystal, Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, and Donkey Kong Country. And currently Kingdom Hearts is winning that poll, but that could change. Yeah, if you'd like to make your voice heard and vote for what I play next, then that's a great place to go. Also, if you join the Discord server, you'll get quite a lot of exclusive things, like you'll get pinged when I stream, you'll get pinged when videos are posted, you can get announcements for when I update things, teasers, which will be coming soon, and other than that, you can also leave suggestions, you can chat with other people, and even make a role for yourself based on what role you would have in a fantasy world, which I think is pretty cool. Hopefully in this stream, if it doesn't take too long to get to 50 Pokemon, I will also get us access to Saffron City, and then we can explore that, and I think we can also do the fighting dojo. I think we'll have time for that if we have enough time. And then the next stream, most likely what I'll do in next time's stream is definitely Silpco and maybe the Psychic Gym too. I'm gonna do 5 more encounters, and then if we can't get Venonat, then we will move on to the next thing. Just trying to keep pacing in time with just getting things going in this episode. You know, it'd be a fun question to ask chat. What are your guys' favorite Pokemon from Generation 1? I would like to know. It can either be a legendary or just a regular Pokemon, but which of the original 151 are your favorites? For me, totally not Charizard. Yeah. For me, I'm a big... Oh, there we go. For me, I'm a big fan of Nidoking, and I also really like Snorlax. I also think Clefable's a really fun Pokemon too. Yeah. Depends who's drawing Nidoking, but I agree with you. Slowly but surely, we are getting more Pokemon for the team. It looks like there's quite a lot of options. There we go. Perfect. And we only have 3 Ultra Balls left, so I hope this works. Come on. Yes, okay. Okay, let's head back to Cerulean City. I'm gonna see if we can get more Ultra Balls from the shop, and if not, we might have to get them from the Celadon department store, which would require a detour, but it's no big deal, we have Fly. Let's also go ahead and heal right now. Okay, yeah, it looks like we'll have to go to the department store, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay. I guess we'll have to go to... Not even the department store carries them, really? Okay. I guess we will have to go to Fuchsia, maybe. I believe the mart was over here somewhere. Yes. There we go. Okay, how many can we buy? I guess I'll go with 30 for now. We're getting a little bit low on money, but that's alright. Okay, let's see. So now we are on Route 25, I'm pretty sure. For some reason, it doesn't have any, like, marker to tell you which route you're on, especially when you need it. Like, if there's not a change in the sprite coloration, you know? But, okay, looks like we can get 2 new Pokemon if we use a Super Rod, so that's good to know. How's our Pokédex looking? Okay, we're getting there. Actually, I'm gonna save my game since we've made some progress. Okay. Oh, that's a cool sprite. Oh no, it was a critical hit. Man, that's exactly what I did not want. Nice. Come on, please be the Pokemon I want. Yes, there we go. Can't tell if that sprite is like cursed or cute. Kind of both. It just has this like vacant stare like it's seen war firsthand, you know? Okay, that's everything from here. So next up, going south of Cerulean. I just have to check which route this is because I always forget. I believe it's Route 5. Um, yes, it's Route 5. Okay. There is an encounter we haven't gotten, but it has a really low encounter rate. So I'm going to just avoid that. Let's see. So after that would be Route 6 with... Okay. There's one new encounter, but the chances of us getting it are... The chances themselves, like the percentage of encountering it is okay, but the chances that it won't run away are a little bit not in our favor. But I'll still give it a shot. How's our Pokédex coming along? Okay, we only need 9 more species. Kind of cool how Pikachu is a mascot Pokemon, so it makes sense that at the time when Smash 64 came out that it would be included in the game. But I think it's pretty cool that a random Pokemon like Jigglypuff got to be included as well. Oh, there it is. Please don't run away. No! Ah, okay. Yeah, I'll give it a few more attempts, maybe like 3 more Aber encounters, and if it doesn't like budge with those 3 encounters, then if it keeps teleporting away, then we'll just give up on it. As there's only 9 more species to catch and quite a few more routes to go through. Oh, nice! Okay, this is one of the Pokemon that I was saying, like, from many routes ago was a very low encounter rate. So it's cool that we got to come across it just naturally like this. Yeah, we haven't had much luck with encountering this Abra yet, but like I said, I'll give it 3 more attempts, or let's say 3 more attempts or 10 more encounters without an Abra, and that'll be my quota for knowing to move on. Hi Nameen, welcome back to chat. How are you doing? So just a reminder, well, a couple of reminders for anyone who has just joined the stream or missed my last reminder section, but... Oh nice, you had a very fun evening, that's awesome. So just a reminder, first off, there are chat commands, so you can use !Discord to see the Discord server link, or !poll to see the current poll, which is to decide which game I play next after Pokemon Yellow. So currently what's winning in the poll is Kingdom Hearts, but that could change. The other options right now are Pokemon Crystal, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, or Donkey Kong Country. And then additionally, if you're wondering what we're doing today in stream, we are trying to get our Pokédex number up to 50 so that we can get the Experience All. Yeah, we are grinding for the Experience All. We've got quite a few cool Pokemon. The only one we're having trouble getting right now is Abra. But I'll show you our progress. We have 42 Pokemon owned and we need 50 in order to get that Experience All, so just 8 more species. Thankfully we're getting quite lucky now with the Abra encounters. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and give up on getting the Abra line because it's kind of wasting our Ultra Balls now. So, you know, money's a little bit tight in the game, so we need to hang on to these Ultra Balls as much as we can. So I'm gonna move on to Vermilion City and see what it has in store for us. So just checking my notes. Vermilion City has... Let's see. 2 Pokemon we can get into looking for. One of them is a gift Pokemon, and another one of them is a Super Rod encounter. Okay. Now we only need 7 more species. So we're running on about an hour and a half now of stream. I think we'll be able to get it done before 2 hours, but the only other thing I think I'll do on stream today is get to Saffron City and maybe also challenge the Fighting Dojo. Nice. Oh, interesting. I wonder if Horsey counts as a dragon type in this game or not. I don't think it does. Ooh, Horsey! Yeah. Okay, so next we're going to check Route 11. Diglett's Cave, we already have all the Pokemon we can get from there. So on Route 11, looks like we can get... Well, it has a low encounter rate, so maybe not. We can get Drowsy, though. It has a 24% encounter rate. And that looks like about everything. Yeah. Let's go get Drowsy. Oh, I'm jealous you have a chocolate muffin. I'd love one of those right now. I hope my stream doesn't put you to sleep. There we go, there's Drowsy. I think I've said it before, but the Drowsy skin, or I mean the Drowsy sprite in this game might be one of the most cursed. They did a good job of updating the sprites to not look cursed, but they, this one is kind of weird because it looks like Drowsy is naked, but yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Man, just get in the ball. We are running out of Ultra Balls once again. I might have to just take out the rest of our money to get Ultra Balls for this and upcoming battles. Okay. So we need 5 more species. I might avoid Lavender Town and Rock Tunnel for now, because Rock Tunnel would be kind of annoying. We'd have to get a Pokemon out of our PC that can use Flash, just to get through Rock Tunnel, but if I can avoid that, I will avoid that. So, let's see, next is Route 12. And the Pokemon there, we could get, okay, as a 5% encounter rate, we could get Gloom, we could get Weepin' Bell, and we could get Farfetch'd, which each have a 5% encounter rate. We could also get, no, that's all of them. Okay. So there's 3 more Pokemon to catch on this next one. Are there any ways to grind money in Gen 1? Yeah, I think using Payday on... Yeah, really all you can do is use Payday, I'm pretty sure, because trainer battles aren't renewable. So you can only get a finite amount of money from those, and there's only a couple items in the game, like nuggets, that you can sell. So I believe Payday is the only way to get excess money. Yeah, it's not a great system, but then again, this is the first generation, so they're still learning a lot. So hopefully this will be the only time in the game that we have to grind for Pokemon encounters. Um, I believe there's no other items that require a certain Pokédex amount. So yeah, we just have to get through this, and then the only other grinding at that point will be trainer battles, but those are for the most part not optional. So it's just more so progression than grinding. There we go. No! Okay, that was my bad. I thought that it would be able to withstand a headbutt, but I guess not. Actual murder live on stream, yeah. Okay, thankfully it didn't take too long to find another one. I will not make the same mistake again, I promise. Okay, I can almost taste the end. We only have 4 more left to get. Hooray, Grass Bell! Let's see, the only 2 other encounters we need to find are Farfetch'd and Gloom. So, they both also have a 5% encounter rate, so it's not a great chance of getting them, but it's not a 1%, thankfully. 1% encounter rates are pretty awful. Yeah, Farfetch is awesome. I love especially that they made it into a Galarian form in Pokemon Sword and Shield and gave it an evolution. Surfetched, yeah. I know it's like I don't know if it's the most popular opinion, but I love when they take old Pokemon and they give them a new twist. I know more people are just more interested in seeing completely new Pokemon. How hard would it be to evolve an Oddish rather than catch a Gloom? Oh, there's Farfetch'd. Um, I have to check the specifications for what it takes to evolve it. But the only thing is we don't have any rare candies, so there. Besides grinding in the wild, there's not really an easy way to get XP for Pokemon. Yeah, it's probably just easier to get Gloom. Yeah, everything except normal Flamingo. Okay, our last Ultra Ball. Nice. I think it'll be easier to go through this way to get to it. Yeah, we got Farfetch'd. Unfortunately, I feel like the original Farfetch'd, it's a cool design, and they make it a rare Pokemon in most cases, but it's not actually that great competitively, which kind of sucks. Looks like we can only get 11 more Ultra Balls, so I guess we'll just be reset farming. But this is all worth it, so yeah. Yeah, it's still a nice Pokemon. There's plenty of Pokemon that I'd say, like, competitively they aren't great, but design-wise they're fantastic. Like, one that comes to mind a lot of the times for me is Larvitar. Even though, you know, it's an unevolved Pokemon, it's still one of the coolest designs and could easily be a starter, and there's even a whole game about it being a starter. A fan game, I should specify. Yeah, Paris too. Yeah, Larvitar is really cool. If you're interested in playing it, it's a Pokemon ROM hack called Pokemon Prism. I plan on covering it eventually, either through streaming or recording. I don't think so. Iris had... I mean, I don't know about the anime, but in the games, Iris has a Haxorus, which evolves from an Axew. Yeah, Pokemon Prism, Prism. It's a Pokemon ROM hack. It's in the style of the Game Boy Color games, specifically Pokemon Crystal, and it's widely considered one of the best ROM hacks out there. If you guys would like me to, I might make a video introducing the community to what, yeah. If you guys would like, I can introduce a video that kind of is like an introduction of the Pokemon ROM hacking and fan game community for anyone who's uninitiated and would like to check it out. Yeah, Pokemon Prism is awesome. I've actually never fully played it before. I've only played the first like 5 minutes of it, so it's definitely something I could play on stream or play for a recording and later a video. Let's see. I'm gonna save the game because we might have to save, reset, and farm um to capitalize on our Ultra Balls because we only have 11 left. Oh, you ROM hacked Mystery Dungeon. That's interesting. I've never actually played a Mystery Dungeon game before, but it's on my list. Oh, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. What's it called? Explorers of Sky, right? Yeah, that's I've heard it's really, really good, and I've heard some of the music from it, and it's fantastic. Yeah, a lot of those like Pokemon spin-off DS games really popped off. There's a really good set of videos from Jade Animations if you would like to check out her channel or their channel. Um, there's a whole set of videos about the, I believe, Pokemon Ranger series, which is really good. Well, that's not a bad thing. I enjoy reading in lore and stories and stuff. Yeah, I would love to play Ranger. The only thing is, I think you need to be able to kind of like have some kind of way of using the touchscreen. And just for those who don't know, I emulate games on older systems, I should say, because on newer systems like Nintendo Switch or PlayStation, I can play the games on the physical hardware, but on the older consoles, there's not really a way for me to use the capture card. So the only way for me to stream the games would be to use an emulator. Um, so for my DS emulator, there is a way to use a touchscreen, but it's kind of finicky, kind of wonky. So I don't know if it would be compatible with a game like Pokemon Ranger. Yeah, because it relies probably the most out of all the major DS games. It relies the most on. There's Gloom. It relies the most on the touchpad. Need a tablet. Okay. Yeah, and unfortunately, I don't have one of those. Oh, that's amazing. Gloom Weed. It's official, guys. This is the Weed Pokemon. Oh my god. This description. 1,000 people enjoy sniffing its nose, bending, stinking. It's the Weed Pokemon. That's kind of iconic. Okay, let's save the game. So only 2 more Pokemon to catch. So let's move on to Route 13. And on Route 13, let's see, is there any new Pokemon to catch? Doesn't look like it. Actually, no, there is one. Okay. We can use the Super Rod to catch a Seadra, so let's try doing that. Are we on the next route now? Doesn't tell us. Okay. I'll just try using this. Oh, can we go from further down here? I don't know. We can look for it, I suppose. Yeah, I think we'd have to go back. Big fish, yeah. Okay. Yes, honestly, like with muffins, I don't care if they're warm or cold. I love them either way. Especially if it's like a chocolate chip muffin. I recently went on a trip to Palm Springs with my boyfriend and some friends, and we brought a whole pack of muffins with us, and I think there was like chocolate chip and lemon and poppy seed, and they were all very good. It's kind of what we survived off of, I'd say. Poppy seed is interesting. I'd say it depends where you get the poppy seed muffin from, because sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not good. But when they're done well, they're done really well, and they have a unique flavor. Oh, Palm Springs is it's a nice location in the deserts of California. Um, it's kind of a desert oasis, and it's known for being a party town, basically. Mochi donuts, I've never tried those. What are mochi donuts like? Oh, nice. Okay, you can get them around California. Now that you mention it, I think there is a mochi donut shop near where I live. I have to check. I've never actually been in there. Oh, in Japantown in San Francisco. Yeah, I went up to San Francisco recently, and we drove through Japantown, but there wasn't like anywhere to park, so we couldn't actually like go to any place because we were in our car. But if we were able to Uber there, I totally would have done that. So that just means I have to go back to San Francisco at some point and check them out. Are they like bao? I would say it's the same concept, except from what I understand, mochi donuts are like a sweet food, while uh, mochi donuts are a sweet food, while bao is like a savory food. Normally, I mean, like the bao that I've tried, for anyone who doesn't know, bao is like these, they're basically dumplings. Like, not really dumplings, but they're like, I don't know how to describe it. It's a certain kind of dumpling. But normally they're like pork, so um, like what I like to get when I go to dim sum is xiaolongbao, which means basically small pork bun. But from what I understand, mochi donuts are more like more bread-like. Oh, yeah, sorry. I've disabled links in chat just to avoid like spammers and malicious links coming in. That reminds me, Steve mentioned last time that I have Streamlabs Automod enabled, and it's a little bit too strict for chat, so I should play around with fixing up the settings on that. Just that people can say things in all caps and say certain words and stuff. I just set it to Automod because that was the easiest thing, but it's been having issues. So yeah, I just have to fix that. Food is the best, for real. I went to my favorite comfort place for food for lunch today. It's a Thai food restaurant. I used to think that Italian was my favorite like genre of food. Yeah, whoever invented food should get a trophy. That's very real. Um, I used to think that Italian food was my favorite genre of food, but now I think it's Thai food because Thai food is just so good. It's like savory and sweet at the same time. I love getting chicken satay and yellow curry with chicken. Yeah, food genre. I don't know what you would call it. Like, there's like American, Mexican, Chinese. Well, from what I understand, Thai food is a little different from Chinese food. Um, as the name implies, I'm pretty sure it comes out of Thailand's culture. And they're known mainly for like chicken satay and yellow curry and pad thai. They're also known for some soups like tom yum gai. Very good stuff. Cuisine, yeah. I don't want to give up on this encounter since we only have two left, but it is taking a while to get the Seadra. I'll give it like 10 more encounters and then we'll see. Yeah, Japanese food is great. I love sushi. Um, what else would count as Japanese food? Like tempura, uh, a lot of fish-related food. Tempura, let's see. Uh, Okonomiyaki. I don't know what that is. Um, oh, takoyaki, like the octopus balls. I've never tried those before, but I was in LA once and I tried. What was it? It was like some kind of I think it was eel or something. It was really good actually. Unagi, yeah. Okay, I'm kind of giving up on Seadra. It's just been like, what, like 25 encounters now, and we just haven't come across one. Let's see, what else can we get? Um, You know what? I think I was on the wrong route this whole time. That is really embarrassing. Oh, wait, maybe not. Okay, well, let's see. Takoyaki sounds good, yeah. About 15 maybe. Okay, let's head to Fuchsia City, because there is another encounter we can get here. I just have to find out where the water is that we can use. Is there anything in Route 18? Okay, actually, this might be the place where we can get the final two Pokemon. So both of the Pokemon that we're looking for here have a 5% encounter rate, which is Raticate and Fearow. So it's gonna be kind of like hard to find them again, but hopefully worth it. If we can get those two and still have some Pokeballs left over, that would be perfect. And then we'd have all the Pokemon registered that we need. Pokemon. I love Dodo's sprite, it's so cute. Okay, we're just about over 2 hours of streaming, so hopefully we can wrap up before maybe 2.5 hours. I think it should not take that long, hopefully, just to get these last two encounters. But you never know. Okay, here's Raticate. So, in the event that we run out of Ultra Balls in a battle, I'm gonna restart the game. There we go. I'm just gonna reboot the game so that we get these Pokeballs back and we get the chance to catch again. But now we're only one species away. So let's save the game. Now we just have to encounter Fearow. Come on, Fearow. Actually, let me check something. I wonder... what level does Fearow evolve? Oh, okay. Maybe what I will do then is just get the Spearow that we already have out of our inventory. I mean, out of the Pokemon box. And just train it up, because that might not take as long. Oh man. We're literally flying like 5 feet over, but whatever. Let's deposit Lizard for now. Oh, okay. What I'm gonna do is just catch a Spearow from the wild out here. That way we only have to go one level up, because, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of grinding. Oh, perfect. Okay. Level 22 Spearow. Use an Ultra Ball. Come on, work with me. Come on! Just a Spearow. Why does it have to do this? Okay, it's our last Ultra Ball. Right. I'm going to reset the game. Oh, now Spearow shows up. Okay. Really? Alright. I guess we can try. Okay. That's our last Pokemon. Let's go ahead and deposit this. Okay. I'm keeping a slot open in our party because, well, you'll see. Probably in the next stream because we're running low on time. But let's head over here and get our reward. Hi, remember me? I'm Professor Oak's aide. If you caught 50 kinds of Pokemon, I'm supposed to give you an XP all. So Red, have you caught at least 50 kinds of Pokemon? Great, you have caught 50 kinds of Pokemon. Congratulations, here you go. XP all gives experience points to all the Pokemon with you, even if they don't fight. It does, however, reduce the amount of experience for each Pokemon. If you don't need it, you should store it via PC. Okay. So we officially have the XP all. And I think... yeah, besides Purple Haze, our team is looking good. One more thing we need to do, I believe it's in Celadon City. If my memory serves me right. Was it up here? Maybe that's in the remakes. Okay, let me do a quick search, because I want to make sure I know where I'm going. Let's see. Oh, I see. Okay. So, it's a remake thing. So in the remakes, there is an old lady in that spot in Celadon City who will give you a, I think it's a tea, like a hot tea, and that's what you give to the guards on the Saffron station. And that's how you get access to Saffron City, but from what I'm reading, that doesn't exist in this game. So, what we have to do instead is go here, go all the way up to the final floor, go to the balcony, and then get a vending machine drink. Yeah, vending machines. So they serve multiple purposes in this game, apparently. In the remakes, they only serve a couple purposes, which is to, of course, get a drink for healing items, but also to talk to the girl up there who will give you TMs depending on which drink you give her, which is still the case in this game, but I guess it has another purpose as well. Okay, where would be the best place to go from? Well, we're already in Celadon, so maybe over this way. Whoa, boy, I'm parched. Huh? I can have this drink? Gee, thanks. If you want to go to Saffron City, you can go on through. I'll share this with the other guards. Okay, we made it. Silph's latest product, release to be determined. So let's go to the Pokemon Center first so that we can fly back. And then... Oh, there's a Pokemon Center. And then I'll just explore the city a little bit, and then we can pick up in the next stream. I put the town map away, so I believe this leads down to Vermilion? Yeah, I think it leads to Vermilion City. Saffron City is interesting because it's kind of in the center of the region, but it's blocked off by guards, so you need to be able to get in there. For Psychic's house, okay. We need to go here. Wait, don't say a word. You wanted this. AM29, which I believe is Psychic. Yeah, okay. So we are definitely hanging on to this, because this is going to be part of the moveset of one of our team members that we don't have yet. So for now, I'm going to save it in our storage, and then we can pull it back out when we need it. We can deposit that. I'd say at this point we can also deposit the rods, because we don't need them anymore. Anything else? Okay, I think we're good. Alright, this is where we're going next episode, Silphco. Like we won't be able to go there until after we've eradicated Team Rocket from the city. So I think it's a pretty cool plot point that Team Rocket has technically taken over the city, so you can't really, like, can't go into most of the houses at this point because the city is blocked off and under siege. And there's the Psychic Gym. I'm gonna say that the Psychic Gym will be the last thing we do in the city because, from what I've read, the gym leader is one of the toughest trainers you can fight in this entire game. So we'll be careful of that. Oh, a gym. Okay. Yeah, so this is the Psychic Gym, and this is the Fighting Dojo. I don't know why they're both called the gym and they're next to each other, but whatever. Yeah, they're actually doing something criminal. We're almost out of money. This is so sad. Okay, well, I'm going to save here in front of the Fighting Dojo. And let's see, let's put Hydra at the front of our party. Alright. And here's one more look at our trainer card. And now with the experience all, we can move on to the Fighting Dojo in the next stream. So I'm going to wrap up stream now. Thank you guys so much for being here and giving me company and talking in chat. It really helps a lot. Just with stream engagement and giving me topics to talk about, I really appreciate it. So yeah, so that was the stream. I will see you guys in a couple days. Have a good one.